Cher here, and today we're starting with a new music series I like to call What Is That Song? Or What's This Song? Or whatever I put down here in this video. For some odd reason, I'm forgetting it already. Nice going, Cait. Anyway, this series, unlike my average pop song reviews, this series is going to tackle songs that either from the past or the present, they're songs that ask two questions or make me ask two questions. The first one being, what the hell is this? And the second one being, why does this even exist? And the perfect song that I think goes swimmingly with this series is a song that I remember half fondly, half not, from when I was younger, because it didn't appear on the radio as much, but anybody who was anybody knew what it was.
Hey girl. She say she love my body, she wanna make it pop. She say she love my body, she wanna kiss the top.
Yep, I'm gonna be talking about the stupidest brag rap to ever grace this planet. In fact, it sounds less like a brag rap and more like a parody of just any rap song in general. Was that the intention? Or are these morons actually talentless? There's only one way to find that out, and that means I have to listen to this again.
She say she love my body, she wanna make it pop. She say she love my body, she wanna kiss the top. She say she love my body, she love my lollipop.
I hope by looking at the album cover for this that you can clearly guess what Ali means by the word lolly, right?
She say she love the party, girl I love your body. Why you on the table? Cause you know I'm watching.
She's a stripper. She loves getting money to party, and he loves seeing her tits and ass. It's a match made in heaven for a song like this.
She said she love my Molly, so we can leave this party and go back to my hotel and don't stop for her body.
So basically, this is the transition into the sexy time because the stripper's so effed up that she has little to no idea what she's doing. I just don't get why the hibachi part exists. But then maybe I'm thinking he ran out of things to rhyme with, and he basically couldn't think of anything else.
And don't stop in the lobby, I hope you massage me. I hope you can take it when I make you call me Poppy.
Yes, let's not stop in the lobby so all the guests in the hotel can see us having sex. And if you think making her say the Spanish word for daddy is the worst thing to come out of this song, sir, that is pretty uncultured of you.
The club about to close, come about to close. I'm about to give you what you asking for.
Wait, so apparently they just left the club? Transitioning issues here much?
Order what you want, girl, it ain't no problem. I'ma tell the waitress that my baby need a bottle. Order what you want, said it ain't no problem. Got a piece of candy and it's all for you.
Yeah, he's gonna get her drunk. Yeah, he's gonna get her high. Yeah, they're gonna do the dirty stuff. And all that leads into the chorus, which you've heard as the intro at, well, towards the beginning of this video. I do admit that the chorus is catchy, and Ali knows how to do that right. And it's kind of funny, because it seems to forget what this guy was even doing in the first place. Didn't you say that you were gonna take her to the hotel? But I guess the stripper's so drunk and high that she doesn't know the difference. Anyway, then we go into the second verse. Let's see what Justin Bieber has to say.
Throwing up a Gino, like a mad casino. I'm all fancy, yeah, I'm popping Pellegrino. I'm in the El Camino and I pull up on the scene.
He's rich. That's not new. Even before he said this line, that was not new.
You know I'm a real OG and baby, I ain't from the T.
Justin, I can tell you right now that the last thing you will ever be on the face of this planet, even before we knew what was going to happen to you. The last thing you will ever be is a gangster. There are a million and more OGs out there who are way more OG than you will ever be.
You ain't messing with the click, though. Meet me on the 6th floor. No, you ain't a model. You should let me take some pics, though.
If I'm gonna give Ali credit, at least he's, like, gifting his stripper girlfriend, like, all the alcohol and drugs she needs, or basically wants. And he's also throwing money at her, so she has everything to live for. Justin's basically, hey, if you're not model sexy, I don't want anything to do with you. Except for the fact that you send me pictures of your naked body, because if I'm bored, at least I want to be horny while I'm doing it.
Windows down, speakers loud. Look down at my sneakers now. Got so many features, tell the creatures just to beat it now.
Okay, I kinda get the thing of, you don't have to fully take your clothes off to have sex, I guess, even though it's very unrap song lyric-y in order to announce that. But as I stated before, Justin is a real, like, jerk nozzle when it comes to explaining what physical features he wants in a girlfriend, and now, as he's explaining, a sex partner too. So for Justin, it's basically, do you have a big butt? Check. Do you have big boobs? Check. And maybe also another thing that he wants that's super duper tight, but then again, I don't want to be banned from YouTube with their family-friendly standards, so maybe it's the best that I don't say that.
I'm 50 for the necklace. Look down on my set list. Got your girlfriend at my crib watching Netflix. Let's just admit that I'm the bestest. Guess this, you ain't never ever on the guest list.
Of course he ends this verse by saying, hey, I'ma steal your girl, and if you have less money than me, you basically suck. Very funny how that was Justin's personality during this time period, but then, basically after he got arrested, he was starting to revert back into his old ways. You know what I mean? And then we get to the most interesting, and I say that word very loosely, verse of the song by, I think, one of the most irrelevant rappers I've ever heard of in my life, Juicy J. Oh, you're gonna play that game, huh?
Throw them dollars in the air. Bring your swimming girl. Juicy J the millionaire.
I guess Justin was not invited into Juicy J's clique.
She pop that pussy on me. I fell back in the chair. Bands and make her dance. Molly make her lose them underwear.
So basically, she's a gold digger, but Juicy doesn't care because he's getting sex on the other end of the line.
Booty cheeks, I'm geek. You know it. All her friends are freaks. You know it.
Really? Did you just say geeked as if you were trying to be cool?
And I think she love me. I've been hitting it for a week.
I can't imagine why.
I drill it, slap it, silly, need a super freak like Ricky. I'm Rick James, bitch. I slip myself a Mickey.
First of all, no. You are not Rick James. Not by any means. Secondly, a Mickey Finn is a type of drink that's used to kill someone. Did you not watch gangster and classic noir films when you were growing up? Does Juicy have a death wish that we don't know about?
Got so much money in my pocket.
No kidding if you want to kill yourself with a Mickey Finn.
With a real bad chick from the tropics. With silicone racks with a real big ass, make a bounce it like hydraulics.
I guess in a way this line works. But yeah, if you wanted to rewrite that verse again, Juicy, I'd rather look words up in a dictionary rather than think that you know what a word means.
Kevin Hart, I got purple on the plane.
Your casual movie reference.
Let's call a boat. Let's run a train.
And we're just gonna end it right there. If I were to deduce anything about this song that's not a feminine cruelty anthem, I think I do have to say this has to be a parody more than anything else. Yes, it does sound like your average brag rap of sorts, but there were so many lyrical elements from this song that are just either so cliche or they're so out of place that it's meant for comedic purposes rather than a pop song on the radio that's trying to take itself seriously. Even though it was really popular amongst my age of schoolmates, I don't think anyone took this song seriously. However, they did memorize the lyrics, and I guess if it's a song to be played at parties, I guess I don't mind it that much.
In reality, Major Ali is a very respected hip-hop producer. He is also the guy who produced Neo's Never Knew I Needed, which was the credit song to Disney's Princess and the Frog. He also worked with Bieber on many of his modern album tracks. So, you can tell that this guy's already making dough as it is. When it comes to this song he wrote and actually was a part of vocally, Ali's more likely not thinking about it as much as his other projects. He had a fling with it in 2013. It was fun while it lasted, but all good things have to come to an end. In fact, Lolly was Major's only single that really made it to the mainstream in this decade. So you can tell how much he, or the public, doesn't really care about this.
So, like my pop song reviews, I will give this a rating, just to see how bad or good it really is. And this was a really hard rating, but I had to go with 5 out of 10. It's still funny in the matter of context and the craft of the song, but at the end of the day, it didn't really stick with people for long, except for the span of time that it did have on the radio. And I only remember this because I decided that I was gonna do a lyrics look over on it. Like, I didn't think anything of this until recently. So at the end of the day, it's a terrible song, but not terrible in a way that I guess I were to put it as if I've complained about other songs from, like, my Back to the Billboard lists. Oh, I hate those songs to death, but I don't hate this as much as I thought it would. I'm Cait, Cher, and it's been real. Ciao!